So let's start off with Facebook. Their algorithm is news feed focuses on meaningful interactions. And why? To put more emphasis on posts from friends and family and the content that generates conversation, right? Mm-hmm. Now, we are blessed with the presence of Mr. Daniel J. Scott.
Hi, guys.
Call him the content king. You know what I mean?
Hi, guys.
Indeed. So go ahead and let's talk about some examples of Facebook's algorithm and how you can really bring it to fruition in a real life way.
So Facebook has always been my favorite one because Facebook is very much about storytelling. And I think that's the fun part of marketing that most people neglect. They just put stuff out and they don't tell the story behind it. They don't give the context. What I really like about Facebook is just they're always, and people might say, oh, I fucking hate Facebook, and people might say, and obviously they're going to show some priority or as much priority as they can to people who are spending money with them. But as far as profile goes, which I think, you know, for someone who hasn't got a lot of money that they're going to spend on ads, you're going with the profile is the one, and making that your main thing. What you've really got to do is social media and be social. A lot of people post their stuff and sort of sit back and don't really interact, and then make some statuses about people don't fuck me because fuck me. People don't fuck with me because of X, Y, and Z. No, people don't fuck with you because you don't put yourself out there. You're not talking to people. You're not commenting on people's stuff, and that's really the art of what it was. But what I was saying, or what it is, should I say? But what I was trying to say before I kind of veered off a little bit was that Facebook is trying to improve our experience on the platform. They want us to spend more time on here, and so they're showing us the stuff that we like to see. Maybe we don't know that we'd like to see your stuff because you're not putting yourself on our radar. An easy way to start getting some engagement from people is asking questions. It has been for a long time. But I made a video about it the other day. I'm sure a few people watch, where don't get corny with it. Don't ask the same old shit like, when did you bring out your first CD, or when did you write your first song? It's played and it's been done. Ask people wild shit. And I don't mean wild as in like crazy, but I just mean like random stuff like, what toppings do you like on your pizza? And that's just random. It's not the best one in the world, but it's more interesting than when did you start making music, or which of these do you like, A or B, or giving people multiple choice stuff, or asking people a question like, oh, what do you think of the Bill Cosby stuff that's going on? What do you think about this shooting that's going on? And you're going to get more comments, just like you see in this feed, the stuff we start talking about. People are talking about in the comments. We've got the question underneath the video. We're scrolling right now, and it'll show there's a question there, and people are answering throughout the show. It's creating engagement, and that's really what you got to do. You got to sort of not force people's hand, because that sounds a little untoward, but you've really got to make people want to interact. People want to give their opinions. What a lot of people do is they give their opinion, and it's always I this, I that, I this, instead of, you know, really creating a community in their language, right? So they're not saying we. They're not saying you. They're talking about, unless they're like cussing people out or criticizing people, right? But a movement, if you want a movement that's about more people, it's got to involve more people, which involves more opinions, which involves more we's, and involves more talking about the audience. And I think that with Facebook, that's what it's all about. It's creating that community by giving people an opportunity to be a part of that. How can they be a part of something that you're isolating and keeping to yourself by just posting about you and what you're doing? Get people's opinions by asking them questions. Build some relationships by going out there and commenting first. It's not about being fucking cool, about, oh, I'll let other people reach out to me. You'll be waiting a damn long time. You know what I mean? So go out there and be proactive. Try to message 5 people a day, 5 new people. Doesn't have to be no deep conversation about, you know, Socrates and Plato. You know what I mean? It could just be like, you know, just pay attention. Go have a look, I think, on your chat. I've never really spoken to that person. Let me take a quick look at their profile. Okay, they like anime. I like anime. Let me start a conversation with them about anime. It doesn't have to be about, yo, let's swap music links and shit. That's a shallow-based relationship. All it is like, you check out mine, I'll check out yours. Cool. Just dropped a new one. Cool. I just dropped a new one too. Cool. No, let's start actually, finding out what interests these people have, because not only is this going to help us in terms of building a relationship with them, it's going to help us build an ideal audience for what we're creating. If we're noticing that a lot of the people who are actually engaging with us are people who are fans of anime, as an example, or are fans of football, we can think about, how can I use these elements? How can I make a music video or bring out a track and put everybody's favorite anime in the background as the video, and then put my track over the top. You know what I mean? And little things like that. For Facebook, that's what I think it is. It's really the social media element is big in Facebook. And if you're not social, Facebook's not the one for you.
Yeah. Hey, great down to that.